Well, today is a real opportunity. We have the whole Africa West Area Presidency here in Salt Lake, a unique gathering, and we have the current area president, Elder Kyungu, who's here and originally from the DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Elder Ojediran, who's from Nigeria, and Elder Morrison, who is from Ghana. I just wanted to spend a minute with each of you talking a little bit about the Africa West area. This is a new area of responsibility for me in my calling in the 12, but we've had lots of time over the years through BYU-Pathway and Seminary and Institute to be in the area and to feel what's happening in the area. And Elder Kyungu, maybe I could just start with you. Tell us a little bit about the Africa West area, what's included in the area, and give us just a little overview.
Thank you, Elder. The Africa West area has 16 countries, starting from Nigeria, Togo, Benin, Togo, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, we call it the Ivory Coast, and we have Liberia, we have Sierra Leone, we have Guinea Conakry, we have Senegal, we have the Gambia, we have Western Sahara, Mauritania, Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, and the Chad. But wow. in those 16 countries, the church has a presence only in 11 countries.
So 11 of the 16 countries, English-speaking, French-speaking.
Yeah, we have 9 French-speaking countries, and the 7 are English-speaking countries.
Wonderful. Well, I know it's been inspiring for me and Christine to have been to the area and feel the strength of what's happening there. And maybe for the broader church, you could just share with us a few of the milestones of the growth of the church in the Africa West area.
Yeah, this Africa West area is growing so fast. It's really incredible, the things we are witnessing. This is really the fulfillment of the brethren, the prophecy that we don't need to miss this majesty of this moment. So just as has been in this service as a president for almost 2 years now, we're able to create 15 stakes.
15 stakes in your time.
Yes, 7 missions. And we are building on all the leadership development because we are trying to understand how do we support that growth. It is so amazing. We are trying to have the leadership understand how they need to apply this principle of honesty and integrity to increase their capacity to lead the church. And also we are focusing on the rising generation. It's a growing area where we have the rising generation part of this work as we are preparing them to go serve missions. We're inviting them to attend church programs and like SNI, BYU-Pathway, Succeeding School, and all these things. So it's amazing.
Wow. Well, you know, speaking of the rising generation, earlier this year, Elder Ojediran, I was with you in Lagos, Nigeria, and we were working on the growth of BYU-Pathway in the area. Tell us just a little bit about the impact BYU-Pathway is having on the saints in the area.
Wow, thank you. The BYU-Pathway is a remarkable blessing in the lives of the members of the Africa West area, especially our young single adults. About 1/3 of the global enrollment that is happening in Africa West area, we are having increased membership, and a lot of people are joining the church. And the good thing is, this is helping members to be spiritually and temporally self-reliant as disciples of Jesus Christ. We have witnessed increase in jobs, and even a lot of people are now having remote and local jobs, and that is helping a lot of our young single adults to attend temples and also serve in prominent leadership callings. These outcomes are truly helping to lay the solid foundation spiritually and temporally for the growth that the area is witnessing now.
So when Elder Kyungu says, with the church growing so fast, we need to develop leaders. And you're saying one of the ways that's happening is through education, and in particular through BYU-Pathway.
Exactly. And that is really helping to develop future leaders. And with that, the Lord is building solid foundation for the kingdom in the area.
I want to highlight one thing you said. Most members of the church wouldn't realize 1/3 of the global enrollment of BYU-Pathway is in your area, in the Africa West area. And to help people understand that, there are more students in BYU-Pathway in your area than the total enrollment at BYU. So you could take all the students at BYU and they wouldn't exceed the total enrollment that you three brethren supervise in your area. It's remarkable.
That is absolutely correct.
Now, before higher education, we have seminary, and then we pair institute with higher education. And Elder Morrison, I'd like to just ask you a little bit. You're a product of the seminary program, is that correct?
I am.
You met your wife in seminary,
We did.
and she must have seen something in you back then to lock in. And you guys, tell us a little bit about that story, and tell us then more generally how seminary is blessing the saints in the Africa West area.
Well, as a 17-year-old, I was invited to go to seminary. I wasn't even a member of the church. And when I got there, I felt belonged. I felt loved by my peers around. And that beautiful relationship began at 18, and now I have a wife to myself from seminary.
So is she the one who invited you, or you just met her there?
No, she wasn't the one that
Okay.
invited, but I just met her there.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. And to your point, seminary is a great blessing in the Africa West area. As we speak now, seminary students in West Africa area now is over 60,000. And this is an increase of about 40% from last year.
Wow.
And that really shows that the youth are heeding to the prophet's call. President Oaks has invited the youth to attend seminary regularly. And it's becoming a spiritual anchor for our youth to be able to learn how to study the scriptures, to be able to say their personal prayers, and to be able to serve in the church. This is helping in their mission preparation, and as a result, we are having good missionaries who come through the MTC because they have been well grounded in seminary.
So seminary is preparing young adults for missions,
Exactly.
and BYU-Pathway is seminary is preparing youth for missions. BYU-Pathway is preparing young adults for self-reliant church service. And I hope as members watch and listen to this presidency, they're getting a feeling of the excitement coming from the Africa West area. Elder Kyungu, could I have you just close with, what would you hope members here in the United States, in Latin America, in the Pacific, all around the world would feel and learn from the experiences you three leaders are feeling from the growth of the church in Africa West?
We feel really privileged to witness this growth, especially the faith of the saints in the Africa West area. These people are really full of faith. They love the Savior Jesus Christ. They love the restored gospel. They can do whatever they have been asked to do to fulfill their church callings. On Sunday, when they're attending sacrament meeting in the other classes, they're not rushing to go back home. They would like that to stay in the church, just to be there, to feel the love. So the gospel has brought a big change in their lives, how people are changing to become true disciples of Jesus Christ. So we are witnessing really a big faith among the members from Africa West area.
You know, I have felt that every time I've been to the Africa West area, the faith of the members is so inspiring, and it pushes me to want to be a better disciple myself. And I remember asking them, why has the Lord commanded us to get education? This was a stake center full of youth, and I think you were with me in that.
Yes.
And I thought, there's more insight in this room to this question than I could get anywhere in the church. And I was so inspired by what they knew, and more, even importantly, what they felt. And I hope the three of you know we feel that from you. I'm so excited to serve with you and to learn from you. Elder Kyungu and I were called at the same time, and we've been long friends. Our wives are such close friends, and what a thrill for me to serve with you in an area of the church that I love so much, and more importantly, that I know the Lord loves so much. So thank you for your service and spending a little time with us today.
Thank you for the
having us.
invitation.
Thank you.
Thank you.